Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 204. This one's called Tuning, and we're gonna get an Ida moment, I guess, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be completely fair and honest. I love, like, nearly all the characters in Boku no Hero Academia, but I'm kind of on Team Tetsutetsu and Onanuki with this one. Unless Todoroki got to do something cool, because I'm gonna be fair, Ida is one of the most boring characters to me. Like, I feel like I should like him more, but at the same time, it's like, he never does anything. Like, he's treated like a main character, but I've seen a lot of the fandom say the same thing, so I'm hoping I'm not too alone, or I'm not saying anything too controversial by saying that I just find it really hard to care about Ida doing anything, because he basically never does anything. Even the one arc where he was supposed to be like the centerpiece, the Stain arc, I cared a hell of a lot more about Stain, and I cared way more about Todoroki and about Izuku. So even in the arc that he was kind of the centerpiece of, he kind of didn't matter much. Or at least I find it so hard to care about Ida. So yeah, I'm kind of on Team Tetsutetsu and Onanuki with this one, I think. Unless we get some more cool stuff for Todoroki. I'm happy either way, but I find it so hard to care about Ida doing anything. So he starts breaking out of the ground. Ida, hero of justice, approaches. Seriously, says Honanuki. Tenya, congratulations on earning your provisional license. Seems like you've really been overusing your engine, eh? And your body's matured quite a bit, so now's probably as good a time as any. Don't you think, Mom? I suppose you're right. It does still feel a tad early, but I'm talking about tuning up your engine. Okay. Moving along. You just pull out your muffler and then start training. In doing so, a new muffler capable of bearing that burden will grow in. What a just weird-ass quirk. The Ida family have all been heroes since our grandfather's days, and in order to rush to the aid of as many people as possible, this kind of know-how has been passed down through the generations. Okay? And we see Ida doing it. You'll be subjected to intense pain, and the process will require patience and perseverance, but if you really want to run faster than you ever have before, I've raised the horsepower of my Recipro. Furthermore, I've reduced its fuel consumption to the minimum level, 10 minutes. What a just weird-ass quirk. It always has been, but how weird. For 10 minutes, I'm unstoppable. Okay? After all that, I'm gonna be done in after seeing your new move for the first time. However, alright? No, I've become so fast that I can't fully control myself, and he kind of... Does he actually hit him? Oh yeah, he hits him twice, it looks like, in the front and back, and he cracks his armor. Well, this is a problem. At this rate, there will be no contest. You're under arrest, Mudman. Alright? And then he starts to charge at him again, and he just melds into the ground. I hate to break it to you, but I'm not a headstrong kind of guy. I'm not going to duke it out with you in such a disadvantageous situation. Yeah, he could just hide for 10 minutes, truth be told. It'll be troublesome if I leave him be, but I don't think there's anything I can do to stop him. And he starts swimming through the ground. That being the case, the best I can do is hurry to back up Tetsutetsu and the other members. Right? He's delicately undoing the softening of the ice. Is he concealing himself in preparation for a counterattack? He should have understood firsthand that nothing will work against me now. Is he heading in Todoroki's direction? Recipro Turbo. He's even faster than Gran Torino, by a long shot. Thanks to your whole shoot style thing, Ida put the pedal to the metal to get his identity back. And again, this seems like kind of just an OP power-up for Ida just because he doesn't do anything cool ever. I'll have to ask him to teach me some kick moves again. You're so fast, Ida, said Uraraka. More importantly, look, Ojiro, And Ojiro's still getting beat down by Kaibara. Right? He's still fighting plainly. Although he's on the ropes, plainly, Ojiro isn't the same guy as before either. Go get him, says Sero. Gah, what is this pain I feel in my heart? You can't win by just parrying and dodging. Don't you get that? Even if I try and attack, You just repel it, duh. And even if I try and guard, that support item on his fingertips is so tough that it'll keep scraping chunks off me. You sure thought up a nasty weapon, Kaibara. Take this. And now Kaibara's twisting his full body, and then Ida hits him with a lariat, it looks like. Ida? I'll throw Spiral in the slammer. We'll be separated for a short while, but I'll return forthwith. Ojiro, you should hurry to Todoroki's aid. Mudman's probably headed that way too. I'll be right back. And again, this seems like kind of OP that he can just grab him and take him, and Kaibara can't free himself despite all the spinning stuff. So hopefully it's not that easy. Got it. You can even talk faster than before, huh, Ida? Let go of me. I still haven't shown all my stuff. Grr, settle down already. I'll never allow a villain to show his stuff. You let Hononuki get away, didn't you? You saw how much of a threat he is, right? So wouldn't you normally go after him first? You shouldn't interrupt a one-on-one fist fight like that, Ingenium. Yeah, and if he's spinning, couldn't he just, kind of just back elbow Ida in the face and free himself? This is kind of weird. This is what Ingenium would do. I'm simply conforming to that ideal. If I allow my will to be bent here, it will surely be bent in the real world as well. Okay. About 2 minutes to go. You son of a... And we still have, Todoroki fighting. Tetsutetsu fist! And he, punches through the ice and nails him again. Alright. Thanks to his mineralization ability, even if he's frozen a little bit, he can still move around. His skin won't get ripped off or anything. Tetsutetsu, that could come in handy, thanks, says Kirishima. His ice ain't even working, but he's still firing it off all over the place. That's what a weakling would do. Bakugo is just so happy with this. I can easily break through your ice defense with my iron fist of justice. In that case, how about a wall of fire? And he starts spraying it out. Alright. Ouch! And Pony's running away. I'm leaving Tsunatori to you. Got it, says Shoji. Come on, retreat already. For now I need to get some distance, and... Why do you think I chose to take you on? You have no idea, do you? But the answer's simple. Because your attacks won't work on me, and Tetsutetsu walks through the flames. This time, Tetsutetsu is the one who's Chinchin. It's not what you think. For in some regions, Chinchin actually means burning hot. Okay. He's turned red from the heat. Okay, that's really cool. Do your best, Jintetsu, says Pony. This is just one improvement I made to my quirk. Have you ever touched a hot stove before, you bastard? Well, I mean, technically. Tetsutetsu's captured Todoroki, and he won't let him escape. Todoroki's being overwhelmed in this close-quarters fight and has no opportunity to launch his ranged attacks. Your half-cold, half-hot won't work on me. This is the pinnacle of my ability that I obtained after surpassing my limits. Draw out the heat from your body to its utmost limit, and then surpass that limit, and we have a flashback to Endeavor. There's no way you can't do it. You're just not trying hard enough. I hate this, Mom. I don't want to be like Dad. I'm gonna beat the daylights out of you till you pass out. Hiding within you is a power stronger than any other. You must become aware of that fact. Why are you popping up now, of all times? Damn it. And he puts his hand up in front of his face. Go beyond. Fire it up. And is that it? Now we have a translator thing. Do we have a... Nope, we don't have a 4 coma again, sadly. Okay. So, I'm going to be slightly negative about some things, even though I love this arc, and I have loved this arc. And it's not about Tetsutetsu's group not winning. It's about Ida's... Well, I mean, Ida's quirk has always been weird. But it seems like he was just thrown this power up. I'm invincible for 10 minutes. And, I mean, he should just be kind of faster or whatever, but I don't see how that makes him invincible for 10 minutes, because again, Hononuki could hide for 10 minutes, but even though he grabs Kaibara, that doesn't stop Kaibara from, punching him in the face. I mean, no, he's holding Kaibara around the waist. Nothing he can do can prevent him from just, punching him in the face and getting free. So, Ida's power-up is kind of if he actually does capture Kaibara, it's going to be a bit shoddy writing, a little BS, because it just doesn't make sense. I was completely on board for the past two because everything that happened made total sense. But Ida's power-up being useful doesn't really make a lot of sense, because it's useful to an extent. But I mean, it's not that useful. It doesn't make any sense how we can just grab Kaibara and Kaibara doesn't free himself at all by spinning and creating friction under his arm, or by elbowing him in the face, or just like a million other things that he should easily be able to do to escape, but for some reason he's not doing them. So I feel like this is kind of sacrificing the writing a little bit in order to try to make Ida seem cool. And if you look at it from a writing standpoint, it just doesn't make any sense how Ida's able to hold Kaibara like he is right now, with Kaibara not being injured whatsoever. So yeah, that's the only thing, is I just can't stand the random power-up just did nothing. And I'm hoping it's not, or the random power-up should do nothing in this situation. Like, there's no logical reason it should work the way it does. And I'm hoping the same doesn't happen with Todoroki, because I love him getting more development with Endeavor and busting out a prominence burn maybe, but at the same time, if Tetsutetsu can withstand the heat, I feel like that should work even if he cranks the heat up. So I really feel like, though I love Todoroki and he's one of my favorite characters, he should probably lose this one. There's not much logical reason for him to not lose this one at this point. So yeah, that's the issue. I feel like at this point Todoroki and Ida winning is just so much of a stretch. Like, I feel like the logic is being stretched a lot, and usually Boku no Hero Academia is good for having really, really good fights that make sense logically and that have good emotional weight and story weight. But for this, it feels like just throwing power-ups on Todoroki and Ida. And it doesn't really feel like there's any reason, even with those power-ups, they should win right now. If there's a logical reason written for it, like Kaibara escapes and then Ida has to beat him up enough to capture him, yeah, that makes sense. But currently, it doesn't make any sense how he's just holding him. And the same thing goes for Todoroki and Tetsutetsu. If he figures out some way to do it, that's good. But if it's just cranking up the heat when Tetsutetsu can already stand the heat, I'm not sure I'm too much into that. So yeah, I love the arc and I love the series, but I'm got to be slightly negative about this one. But that's it. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of the chapter and what you thought of my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, then just ask and I'll give you a link. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.